So you're a Democrat, but you also believe, do you believe that life begins at conception? Are you in that?
It's not a belief, it's a scientific fact that life begins at conception.
Hey guys, this is Gabriel Hayes with MRC-TV, and I'm here outside the front of the Supreme Court of the United States of America, where they are hearing a landmark abortion case that could decide the fate of Roe v. Wade. I'm here to talk to people on both sides of the aisle, pro-choicers and pro-lifers. Let's see what they have to say.
I'm here today, and this is significant to me because this is an unprecedented case that we have in front of us right now. This is the first case that is challenging abortion before viability.
I'm out here to support women's health care, and regardless of the form that health care takes, that women are entitled to make their decisions.
I'm pro-life, so I believe that every abortion ends the life of an innocent human being, and this case is just so unbelievably monumental, and the fact that it could actually reverse Roe, which is something that we've been trying to do since 1973. So it's just so exciting that it could actually happen.
For me, it's more of a personal choice. I don't understand why I should be denied the right to choose what's going on physically within myself.
This is a pivotal time in not only our lives, but the lives of every person and the history of women and gender in our country.
What do you say to those women on the other side who insist that no matter what you say, it's like it's a baby, it's a human life? They say, well, it's my choice. What do you say to those women?
I think that there are a trillion choices that we get to make every single day throughout our entire lives, but the choice to end another human's life violently, the life of an innocent human, should never be one of those choices.
I'm very excited about the possibility of revising the Roe decision, which was a grievous result.
What about the percentage of abortions? I think there's a vast percentage of where it's convenient for the woman more so than an emergency.
But that's still
Convenience means
convenience means an emergency.
A woman's reproductive freedom is it's her human right. And abortion is part of that. Yes, 100%.
We already have laws that regulate what you can do with your body. You know, like I can wave around my arm as much as I want, but as soon as my arm hits Lauren, I'm not allowed to do that. You know, so we have things that do limit our bodily autonomy. And obviously, one of the reasons you should limit someone's bodily autonomy is like if they're going to use their body to directly and intentionally end the life of an innocent human being.
What do you say to those people who, on the other side, are concerned that it is a kid that you might be doing away with?
It is. I've worked in the operating room, and I've done abortions, and it's not a kid, it's a fetus. It is not capable of life, and the fetus is not worth endangering the life of the mother.
So I think the question of what constitutes human life is such an interesting one, right? Like, because I think there's a wide variety of perspectives and a couple directions you could go, right? Like, I think it's a bit arbitrary to draw life at what they deem as conception.
So you're a Democrat, but you also believe, do you believe that life begins at conception? Are you in that?
It's not a belief, it's a scientific fact that life begins at conception.
There's a lot of people over there that would say your personal problems shouldn't be able to blot out a equal human life.
Well, I say to that, their personal opinion shouldn't be able to either.
No, but I think the whole concept of that being a human life supersedes all of that.
Okay, then what about the children in cages? Okay, so they must.
You got two lives there already, two lives existing.
No.
I'm a paralegal. I've worked in the operating room, and I've done abortions.
I want to be a lawyer and a doctor because a woman can do anything.
I'm a paralegal. I'm not really, I think it could go either way.
We need to realize that there are two lives at stake. There are two people there. And what about women's lives that are in the womb? And honestly, women's rights shouldn't hurt women. Abortion hurts women. Abortion hurts women physically and emotionally, and I wouldn't consider that a woman's right at all.
I've always said abortion saves lives. Because think about, like, personally, like my mother had an abortion, and I was born because of that.
You do find how other people would find that ironic, just saying, that slogan in and of itself. Abortion saves lives.
Depends on whose life we're talking about.
Yeah. How do you square with the rest of your party? I imagine they're ridiculously left on this issue.
A third of Democrats are pro-life,
Yeah.
and we're working within the party to try to change the abortion extremism that's occurring.
I am optimistic about the results of this. I think we have to be. At the bare minimum, I would hope that we would see abortion become illegal at 15 weeks in the state of Mississippi. But we are even hoping for that further step where we reverse Roe versus Wade and send abortion back to the state level where it should have been all along.
Are you both optimistic that it will happen
Absolutely.
with this decision?
Cautiously optimistic, but optimistic. Yes.
Do
Yeah.
you trust the judges?
Yeah, I think so. I think that we have some really good justices, but I mean, I guess this will be a really good test to see.
I think Roe will be dismantled.
Just the fact that they took the case means that that there's probably majority to.
Because they didn't have to, right? It was
Yeah.
kaput.
Yeah, you know, it's science, history, and morality are all on our side. So I think that, you know, we're bound to prevail, even if it's not today. It's just a matter of time.
I think that abortion is at the center of so many really important issues, and that it's an essential, piece of healthcare, and that people should be able to have an abortion when they want one, and that nobody should take that constitutional right away.
Okay, never mind.